The 10 Piso coin of 1984 from the Philippines is a numismatic treasure that has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide. At first glance, it may look like just another coin, a piece of circulating currency from decades past. But in reality, this coin tells a deep story of history, politics, rarity, and value that elevates it far beyond ordinary money. Today, this 1984 issue has become one of the most sought-after and expensive Philippine coins, with certain examples commanding prices as high as $90,000 US at auction. Let us begin with the context. The year 1984 was a turbulent time in Philippine history. The country was under the rule of Ferdinand Marcos, and the nation was experiencing severe economic and political challenges. Inflation, protests, and social unrest were widespread. In such a setting, even the smallest changes in coinage can carry symbolic meaning. The issuance of the 10 Piso coin in 1984 came as part of a broader monetary series meant to represent national pride, but it also reflected the regime's attempt to solidify its authority. The coin itself carries strong symbols of Filipino identity. On the obverse, we find the profile of Apolinario Mabini, one of the country's greatest heroes. Known as the brains of the revolution, Mabini was a statesman, a legal scholar, and a key figure in the Philippine fight for independence. His inclusion on the 10 Piso coin was not accidental. It linked the currency of the republic with ideals of courage, intellect, and sacrifice for the nation. Surrounding his portrait, the inscription Republica NG Pilipinas reminds the bearer that this was not just currency, but a piece of national identity. The reverse of the coin is equally significant. It features the official seal of the Bangko Sentral NG Pilipinas, the institution responsible for issuing and maintaining the integrity of Philippine currency. The year 1984 is clearly marked, cementing the coin in a specific historical moment. Unlike smaller denominations, the 10 Piso coin was meant to have higher value in circulation and greater prestige in design. What makes this coin so extraordinary, however, is not just its design or historical context, it is its rarity. While millions of coins were minted in the Philippines during the 1980s, the 1984 10 Piso is one of the hardest to find in pristine condition. Collectors have long debated whether a limited number were struck for circulation, with most pieces either lost, melted down, or never widely released. Because of this, surviving examples, especially those in excellent mint state condition, are virtually priceless to numismatists. Over the years, this coin has achieved almost legendary status in the Philippine coin collecting community. For everyday Filipinos who once used coins like this in markets and public transport, it may be hard to imagine that a single 10 Piso could reach astronomical prices today. Yet rarity drives demand, and demand drives value. Reports from international numismatic sales show that select examples of the 198410 Piso coin have sold for staggering amounts, with top condition specimens valued at $90,000 US. This is not just a coin anymore, it has become an artifact, an investment, and a symbol of prestige for anyone fortunate enough to own one. Imagine holding a simple piece of metal, once worth only a handful of pesos in the 1980s, now equivalent to a luxury car or even a house. The value of the coin also reflects the passion of Filipino collectors. In the Philippines, numismatics has grown into a respected field, with communities dedicated to preserving, studying, and celebrating the nation's currency. The 1984 10 Piso serves as a kind of holy grail for these collectors, representing the ultimate combination of history, scarcity, and cultural pride. There are also fascinating stories of ordinary people discovering these coins unexpectedly. Some have stumbled upon them in old family collections, in forgotten drawers, or inside dusty jars of loose change. For them, the discovery is life-changing. What once seemed like a worthless coin suddenly becomes a rare treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Stories like these inspire others to check their old coins carefully, fueling the excitement around this legendary 10 Piso. Beyond the financial aspect, the coin represents a connection to history. The Philippines in 1984 was a nation at a crossroads, and its currency reflected both pride and struggle. Apolinario Mabini's image reminds Filipinos of the sacrifices of the past, while the scarcity of the coin itself reflects the instability of its time. Each surviving specimen is not just money but a silent witness to a critical moment in Philippine history. In conclusion, the Republica ng Pilipinas 10 Piso coin of 1984 is more than a piece of metal. It is a bridge between history and the present, between struggle and pride, between currency and art. Its rarity has made it one of the most valuable Philippine coins ever struck, with prices reaching up to $90,000. For collectors, it is the ultimate prize. For historians, it is a reminder of a turbulent era. And for the Filipino people, it is a lasting symbol of national heritage and identity. So the next time you come across an old coin, take a closer look. That small piece of history in your hand may not only tell a story, it may also hold a value beyond imagination. Just like the legendary 1984 10 Piso coin of the Philippines,